My husband's dog tried to eat me out in my sleep. I think I'm starting to like it. I can't believe I managed to survive that night. I wanted a baby, but my fiancé Victor said not yet, and so we settled on getting another dog. We already had 3 my Welsh Terriers, Goldie and Teddy, and his miniature poodle Fifi. What harm could one more do? We both had our other dogs since they were puppies and had planned on doing the same for the next one until a friend recommended rescuing an older dog. After looking into it, we found an adorable pup named Joey. He was a 1-year-old English Mastiff mix, a mutt unlike our other dogs, but he had those same captivating brown eyes. His previous owners gave him up because they hadn't expected him to get so big, but we didn't care about that. We felt he belonged with us, no matter his size. After all, he was clearly a gentle giant. Upon meeting him, I realized just how big he really was. But Victor seemed to have fallen in love already, so I didn't comment on it. Joey was playful but chill, and I knew my reservations would leave in no time. I mean, how could I look into those big blue eyes and not love him? I thought to myself. Wait a second, blue. I could have sworn that his eyes were brown a moment ago. Strange. When we brought him home, Goldie and Teddy didn't take much notice whilst Fifi growled and hid behind the couch. Instead of getting aggressive, Joey simply looked up at me in confusion. I hoped that in time they would get along better. Not much changed in most aspects of our life. Fifi didn't seem to like him anymore, but I knew I had to give it time. She wasn't exactly ecstatic about Goldie and Teddy when Victor and I first moved in together, but now they cuddle and play all the time. Still, it seemed her fears were getting worse. I'd wake up in the middle of the night to find her hiding in the strangest places, shaking and whimpering but unharmed. Joey was nearby, looking around, confused about the situation. One day I could have sworn he bared his teeth at her in the mirror when my back was turned, but only for a split second, as if he didn't want me to see. I started to be on edge around him, keeping him in the kitchen during nights while the other dog stayed in the bedroom. He didn't seem bothered by this arrangement, and Victor said I was being paranoid. Not long after all, our food started going bad. It was as if somebody had turned off our refrigerator. Somebody also ate some of our food, then put it all back in before we woke up. As I held the rotten food in my hands and looked into his eyes, I knew something was wrong with that dog, and I felt a chill go up my spine. I put a kennel in the backyard and kept him there overnight instead. Then dead animals started showing up all over the grass, their organs completely missing. When I so much as raised my voice at him for murdering the poor animals, he snarled at me.